Our headquarters had a bomb threat. The FBI has identified the individual. He's based in London, which is crazy because we don't even distribute there. A fabricated FDA recall that never happened.
Hey, True Dogs here. You better subscribe. Yeah, so Logan Paul has recently made a video claiming that his FDA recalls were fake. And also claiming that his moldy cheese was actually just moldy cheese and we should just accept it and eat it. But all jokes aside, like, this is really bad for Logan Paul. His Lunchly is getting de-shelved and he's literally lying about all of this and saying that it wasn't actually reshelved. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what he says. And we're also going to cover up some more things about the cheese and stuff. So yeah, you guys better watch till the end.
That's so weird because FDA recalls are public by law. And as you can see, Lunchly is not on the FDA recall list. So hold up, that means that this sign is fake. Somebody typed up and printed out a 100% lie about Lunchly being recalled, taped it to the fridge, then a picture of it was taken by someone else and posted on social media as if it were real. Community notes, where you at? Anyway, I had my forensics team look into it and they were able to find the exact location where this allegedly took place by photo matching the tweet with the gray door handle and the sales labels. Then we cross-referenced it with the locations that we distribute to. It's a Fred Meyer. And I had someone go there. Boom, exact match. Same door handle, same tag, same products even, but hold on, where is the FDA recall sign? Also, we can see the sales data. After Lunchly was recalled, it wasn't, but after that sign was posted, we continued to sell out all of the Lunchlys that hit the shelves in that store. So who put that fake sign up? Turns out it was an employee named who said this when we confronted him, and I quote, "That was like kind of rumorized, I guess, through around here, but we had seen a posting about that, but I was the one who had written that, but since we got Lunchly back, it's been taken down. When it comes down to the actual, like, I guess, accountability of it, it was a rumor that was up in the air. Since we had heard that the FDA whole thing was kaput, we took it down. Yeah, it was more of like yeah, it wasn't like a... Anyway, hater or dumbass? I don't know, maybe both. Oh, and I also saw this video.
As of right now, it is believed that all of the Lunchlys are being discontinued in various stores.
Yeah, that's also not true. Turkey Stack'ems are not discontinued. Stores are selling them as we speak, and they're also still on Kroger's website, which would be crazy for an item that's discontinued.
So Logan Paul claims that this guy allegedly was throwing out fake claims and putting on fake stickers of removal of the Lunchly product. But as we speak, the Lunchly products are still not in most of the stores. They're getting de-shelved, and here's the proof of that. And it would be crazy for the FDA to not de-shelf and recall the product, even when there's a ton of cases of moldy cheese in the product. Imagine if McDonald's cheese was suddenly green. Wouldn't FDA recall their burgers and stuff? Yeah, that would be crazy if McDonald's was like, no, we're not getting this recalled. You should have this recalled.
Hey, and look, I know some people are driving up to 130 miles just to find Lunchly, but please be patient as we try to ramp up production to meet the demand.
So at first he was like, Lunchly is available in most of the stores and almost all of the stores in the USA and they're not getting de-shelved. And now he's all of a sudden like, oh, you couldn't find Lunchly? Well, that's because Lunchly has been out of stock and yeah, we could not meet the demand. Could you please go ahead and choose one thing to say, Logan, because this shit is not making sense. Either it's that Lunchly is available in the stores and it's not getting de-shelved and recalled by the FDA, or is that Lunchly is not available in most of the stores because of the production and the demand.
But it's just crazy to me that we're a $4 lunch kit, and in the first 4 weeks, our headquarters had a bomb threat. The FBI has identified the individual. He's based in London, which is crazy because we don't even distribute there.
It's crazy how Logan Paul is literally just saying this publicly and ruining his image more, because which company has ever gotten a bomb threat in the past 12 months? I don't think that has ever happened. When it comes to Lunchly, it's definitely getting bomb threats. It's false advertisement, and then the CEO of the company is now attacking the most biggest YouTuber, that is the OGest of the OG, Dan TDM. And when I say attacking, I mean he's constantly attacking and he's still attacking, like he's desperate for humiliation. Yeah, so if KSI wasn't a dickhead to Dan TDM and all of his fans and also Jacksepticeye and also PewDiePie and everybody else, then yeah, I think that wouldn't have ever happened.
Fabricated FDA recall that never happened. An attention-hungry little clout goblin who has made it her entire identity to speak negatively on all things Mr. Beast. And we'd love to think this is all just a coincidence, but nah, we call it cap.
Yeah, so if you guys want to see all of that, then go ahead and watch my previous video. I've covered the Mr. Beast private group chat leaks there, and it's really bad for Mr. Beast and really bad for Chris. I don't know what Logan Paul's saying. If this was literally anybody else, then Logan Paul would have been like, oh my god, put him in the dungeon. Because it's his friend Mr. Beast and he's a partner, he's gonna say yeah, it's cap without any proof. And talking about proof, let's talk about the proof that Lunchly is actually moldy, and they don't give a fuck about it being moldy and being unhealthy and it being consumed by children. Because yeah, it's okay if children eat the toxic green cheese and die, allegedly. Why am I saying this? Let's hear Logan Paul's response to all of these allegations of the cheese.
Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Yo, when she saw that, she must have been jumping. Bro, she must have been like, yes! Oh, Roseanne. Yes! Oh my God. Bro, going at you guys or at Beast, you could get so many likes. You could get showered in likes. Bro, some of these, she got like two. So annoying, man. Come on, like hairs, bro. I know, but it is funny. It is.
So they don't deny the allegations. Instead, they kind of confirmed the allegations. Like, they're joking about it. Haha, I like my cheese moldy. And yeah, as soon as she saw that, like, yes, I said that, like, it actually happened. And yes, it did actually happen. So it means that they don't give a fuck about these kids and they don't give a fuck about you. They just care about the money and they don't give a fuck about the moldy cheese. They're like, oh, as soon as she saw that, she was like, yes, let's make a video. Yes, everybody would do that. And there are several other cases. When I say several, I mean tens and hundreds of other cases.
The fact is, the USDA inspects every finished food lot and approves it before even leaving our facility. And yes, it's possible that issues happen in transit, like a seal breaking or at the store level with rough handling. But just like any produce you buy, problems can arise, and our retail partners are great. They'll offer a full refund, and we are happy to assist anyone at any time if you email our customer service. But at the end of the day, the product speaks for itself. In our first 5 weeks in Kroger, we've already outsold Lunchables and comparable SKUs that also sell drinks inside. We're gonna keep innovating and improving our product as we attempt to disrupt this archaic industry that's been run by the same corporate giants for the past 120 years. It is a new era and the ops are gonna have to try harder.
What the fuck was even that? What a behemoth of a laughter. That was like Goofy in real life. Anyways, he is Goofy. And also, the second thing I want to say is, so what Logan's doing here is literally just taking the blame off of himself. And he's like, oh, the FDA and the USDA checks our food. And oh, it must be the shipping that is fucking the product up. And okay, even if it was the shipping, your product is still fucked up. It still has moldy cheese. Let's say the shipping takes like 2 to 3 days. That is real. That you guys claim is real. I don't even know if it's real. Well, by the looks of it, it is. We don't give a fuck that it's real. Nobody would give a fuck that it's real because it's moldy and toxic. So let's say it takes 3 to 4 days to go and ship your product to these stores and all these things. Or even 1 day. 24 hours, the cheese would get mold and you are not taking any responsibility for your cheese and you're like, oh, that's not our problem. Well, that's how you lose customers. Also, somebody on Twitter tweeted, you gotta understand, moms may not go on Twitter, but just one headline saying the food your kid likes has mold in it and it will be the talk of the town. In Mom Town, it'll be 20 years later and they'll still never buy it again. Lunchly is doomed, and he really does make a good point. If let's say the parents see a headline saying Logan Paul and KSI's Lunchly have mold, they're not gonna be feeding no toxic thing to their children. And yes, let me just tell you, I have experience with moms. Because I have a mom, and my mom don't forget nothing, especially when it comes to food and household things. So if she sees one headline, yeah, we are never getting Lunchly in our homes. And if I bring Lunchly, I'm gonna get a whooping. Logan Paul, you are indeed doomed.